Ominous is right. Definitely not happy with how that happened. The organization feels a certain way. You heard it from Kenny, first and foremost, just saying they're not a dirty team, but crossing the line physically is how they feel and how they put it.
Yeah.
Just being the messenger here. I can give you some updates on a few guys. So the first one is obviously Evan Mobley, the biggest one in this because of how they need to play five out against the Pacers. Well, it doesn't sound like he's moving very well, which isn't a good sign. Doesn't sound like he's going to be able to give it a go for game two, just from what I've gathered. I think Donovan Mitchell will be able to give it a go, but again, hearing that he's just not right, dealing with a calf injury, calf and ankle injury. So he's going to be pushing it and obviously playing some heavy minutes. But what percent are you getting out of Spida in this situation? And then you look at DeAndre Hunter. You said sprained thumb. I think dislocation
Yeah,
is
sorry. It
what
was a
I heard.
dislocation. Yes. Yeah, I
Yeah,
misspoke.
so he was obviously injured on the play where Benedict Mathurin had a clean block, but also had a left hand on him as he was going up to get to the rim, and obviously Benedict after that was standing over him, and that was a obviously a playoff type environment. So I wouldn't like call for a taunt or anything like that. But Mathurin also got DeAndre Hunter earlier in the game in the ribs in a situation where they did call a foul. So those three are obviously something that you have to keep an eye on. Darius Garland, we heard from Kenny last night talking about what good is it if he's 50 or 60% against this team. I agree with that sentiment because if you're playing the Pacers who are getting up and down the floor, he's going to be running a lot and obviously putting a lot of pressure on that toe. And just from who I've talked to, DG only knows how to play one way. He's
Yeah.
shifty.
Yeah.
I almost equate it to a football injury. You know how many times we see like turf toe, right? And there's route running and there's planting and curl routes and all that. Darius Garland kind of plays a similar way. He's very stop go. He's very keep you on your toes, move left, right. A lot of like similarities to like playing football. So I feel like that's why the toe injury has taken as long as it has. I know he's probably going to try to go through shoot around and go through warm up. I know he went through shoot around today at practice. Tomorrow he's probably going to try to give it a go during that pregame shoot around, but it wouldn't surprise me if DG was out. It wouldn't surprise me if Evan was out. And I thought that DeAndre Hunter would be okay to do it, but it also is a shooting hand that he screwed up his
Yeah.
thumb.
Yeah.
So there's a very good chance that three of those guys might not be able to give it a go. And you have no Evan Mobley, then you're really changing your strategy. They're going to have to try and slow up this game.